Why does it seem like no one is using Snapchat anymore? It wasn't too long ago that Snapchat was the go-to app for quick snaps and fun filters, but now it feels like it's been left behind. In this video, we're going to break down the key reasons why Snapchat's popularity has taken a nosedive. From controversial redesigns to stiff competition from apps like Instagram and TikTok, we'll explore what caused this once dominant platform to lose its edge. Let's take a closer look at what happened to Snapchat and why it's no longer the favorite it used to be. Redesign backlash. Remember when Snapchat decided to shake things up in 2018 with a major redesign? It's a decision that still has people talking, but not in a good way. The new look was supposed to make the app better, but instead, it left users scratching their heads. The interface was confusing, and the changes didn't sit well with many of the app's most loyal fans. It wasn't just everyday users who were frustrated. Even celebrities like Kylie Jenner voiced their disappointment publicly. And when a social media giant like Kylie Jenner says she's not happy, people listen. Her comments alone reportedly caused Snapchat's stock to drop, which tells you just how big of an impact this redesign had. Instead of making the app more user-friendly, the changes alienated a lot of people. Users started logging in less, and engagement took a nosedive. What was meant to be a fresh new look ended up being a major misstep for Snapchat, hurting its reputation and making people question whether it was still the go-to platform for quick, fun snaps. This redesign backlash is one of the big reasons why Snapchat started losing its shine. Competition from Instagram. It's kind of like when your favorite restaurant opens a new branch right next door to a bigger, more popular spot. Suddenly, everyone's flocking to the new place, and the original starts to feel a little emptier. That's exactly what happened when Instagram introduced stories. Snapchat had been the king of disappearing photos and videos, but Instagram's version quickly stole the spotlight. Why? Well, Instagram already had a huge user base, so when they rolled out stories, it was easy for people to jump on board. Plus, Instagram stories weren't just a standalone feature. They were integrated with everything else Instagram offered: posts, DMs, and more. Users didn't have to switch between apps to get their social media fix. Everything they needed was in one place. As more people started using Instagram stories, Snapchat began to feel the pinch. Users loved the convenience of having everything under one roof, and the seamless experience Instagram offered was hard to compete with. Snapchat's core offering had been replicated and improved upon, and many of its users made the switch. This competition from Instagram was a major blow to Snapchat, and it's one of the reasons the app started to lose its edge. Poor Android experience. Imagine having a favorite app that works great on some phones but not on others. That's been the frustrating reality for many Android users with Snapchat. While iPhone users enjoyed a smooth and seamless experience, those on Android often found themselves dealing with glitches, lag, and a generally clunky app. It's like trying to watch your favorite show on a TV with a bad signal. Annoying, right? This poor performance on Android wasn't just a minor inconvenience. It was a major issue, especially since Android holds a huge share of the global smartphone market. In many parts of the world, Android is the go-to choice for smartphones, particularly in emerging markets. But with Snapchat not working well on these devices, a large chunk of potential users felt left out and frustrated. The result: many Android users simply gave up on Snapchat, either sticking to other apps that worked better or never giving it a try in the first place. This disparity between iOS and Android performance hurt Snapchat's reputation and limited its reach, making it harder for the app to grow its user base, especially in key markets where Android is king. Privacy concerns. You know that uneasy feeling when you're not sure if your personal info is really safe. That's exactly what a lot of Snapchat users had experienced over the years. Snapchat has had its fair share of privacy issues, and these incidents have made people think twice about using the app. From data breaches to concerns about how their personal information is being handled, Users started to feel like their snaps might not be as private as they thought. When it comes to social media, trust is everything. People want to know that the photos, videos, and messages they share aren't going to end up in the wrong hands. But with Snapchat's track record of privacy hiccups, that trust has been seriously shaken. It's hard to feel confident using an app when you're worried about who might be looking at your data behind the scenes. As more stories came out about Snapchat's privacy problems, users began to get more cautious. Some started cutting back on how much they used the app, while others stopped using it altogether. This erosion of trust didn't just affect Snapchat's reputation. It also contributed to a steady decline in user engagement, as people moved to platforms they felt were more secure. Ad saturation. You know that feeling when you're really into a show, and then suddenly, a commercial pops up right in the middle of a great scene. Annoying, right? That's what started happening on Snapchat as they ramped up the number of ads. At first, ads were just a small part of the experience, but over time, they became more and more frequent. Before you knew it, scrolling through Snapchat felt like navigating a maze of ads, with each one interrupting your flow. Users who once loved the app for its quick, fun interactions started to get frustrated. Instead of enjoying snaps from friends or stories from favorite influencers, they found themselves bombarded with ads that disrupted the whole experience. It wasn't just a minor inconvenience. It was a real turn-off for a lot of people. As the ads kept piling up, many users began to log in less frequently, or they started looking for alternatives that didn't feel so cluttered. Snapchat's push to monetize the platform might have brought in some revenue, but it also pushed away a lot of its daily active users, making the app feel more like a billboard than a social network. Rise of TikTok. Remember when Snapchat was the go-to app for fun, quick videos? Well, then TikTok came along and changed the game completely. It's like when a new kid shows up at school, and suddenly everyone wants to hang out with them. TikTok's rise has been nothing short of explosive, and it's drawn in millions of users, especially the younger crowd that once loved Snapchat. What makes TikTok so appealing? It's the combination of super engaging, short-form video content that's incredibly easy to share. Whether it's catchy dance challenges, funny skits, or creative edits, TikTok has something that grabs your attention and keeps you coming back for more. It's a platform where you can not only watch endless entertaining content, but also create your own videos with just a few taps. For many of Snapchat's younger users, TikTok became the new favorite app, offering a fresh and exciting way to express themselves. As TikTok's popularity soared, Snapchat started to feel a bit outdated in comparison. This shift in attention was a big hit to Snapchat's user base, as the app that was once at the forefront of youth culture found itself struggling to keep up. Lack of innovation. Remember when Snapchat was the coolest app around, constantly surprising us with new features? Those days seem like a distant memory now. Once hailed as a trailblazer in social media, Snapchat has found itself struggling to keep up with the competition. While they were the first to introduce features like stories and filters, other platforms quickly caught on and took things even further. Meanwhile, Snapchat seemed to hit a creative wall. Instead of leading the pack, they started to lag behind as other apps rolled out new and exciting features that kept users hooked. Instagram, TikTok, and even Facebook began offering more engaging options, making Snapchat feel a bit stale in comparison. The lack of fresh ideas and innovative features made it harder for Snapchat to stand out in an increasingly crowded market. Users who once loved Snapchat for its cutting-edge vibe started to lose interest, shifting their attention to platforms that offered more and kept things exciting. This struggle to innovate and evolve has been a major factor in Snapchat's decline, as it went from being a leader in social media to just another app trying to keep up. As Snapchat's story continues to unfold, it's clear that the app faces some serious challenges. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Stay tuned to Money Mavens for the latest on tech, trends, and everything in between. Thanks for watching.